Rima Galiagin transforming from a chaotic, colorful villain to the epitome of elegance. Margot Robbie has done just that. She's not only the face of Harley Quinn, a character that took the world by storm, but in 2025, she's also become a living, breathing version of Barbie, stylish, powerful, and effortlessly cool. How did this Australian actress, once known for her breakout role in The Wolf of Wall Street, evolve into one of the most sought-after stars in Hollywood? From the moment Margot Robbie stepped into Hollywood's spotlight, it was clear she was destined for greatness. But it wasn't until her iconic portrayal of Harley Quinn that the world truly took notice. Her fearless, unpredictable character became a cultural phenomenon. Fast forward to today, and Robbie has transformed once again, this time into Barbie, a role that elevated her to new heights of fame and success. But who is Margot Robbie when the cameras stop rolling? Just in 2025, she's not just an actress. She's a symbol of a luxurious lifestyle that many dream of, with a skyrocketing net worth, thanks to hit films, savvy business ventures, and fashion endorsements. Margot's life is a far cry from her humble beginnings. But don't be fooled by the glamour. Behind the designer gowns and the opulent homes is a woman who's built her empire with ambition, grace, and authenticity. Margot's marriage to Tom Ackerley is a testament to her grounded nature, proving that even the most glamorous stars can stay rooted. Until as she graces the covers of Time magazine and Vogue, she's become the face of modern-day luxury. From her career breakthrough to her growing influence in the world of fashion, Robbie is more than just an actress. She's an actor returning in 2025 is just the beginning of her journey. So how did this Australian beauty go from breakout star in The Wolf of Wall Street to queen of Hollywood's luxury scene? Stick around, we're diving deep into Margot Robbie's stunning evolution, from Harley Quinn to Barbie and everything in between. She's redefined what it means to be a modern icon, and her story is just getting started. Welcome to Loyal Luxury, the channel where we uncover the stories of the world's most influential figures, blending luxury ambition, and today we're diving into the incredible journey of Margot Robbie, an actress who's redefined Hollywood with her bold choices, luxury partnerships, and unmatched talent. From a breakthrough role in The Wolf of Wall Street to her transformative portrayal of Harley Quinn, we're exploring how Margot's rise to fame is more than just a career, it's a legacy of strength, sophistication, empowerment, and timeless appeal. Her influence extends beyond film into fashion, luxury, and culture. Stay tuned for a deeper look into her world. Her beginnings in Queensland. Margot Robbie was born on July 2, 1990 in Dalby, Queensland, Australia. She spent her early years on a farm in the Gold Coast hinterland where life was simple but demanding. After her parents' divorce, her mother, Sari Kessler, took on the role of raising Margot and her siblings alone. Watching her mother work tirelessly left a lasting impression, instilling in her the importance of discipline, grit, and independence. During her teenage years, Margot worked 3 jobs to make ends meet while chasing her dream of acting. She studied at Somerset College and even trained at a circus school, showing early signs of the bold performer she would become. She didn't wait for opportunity. She built her own path, juggling responsibilities with big ambitions. Upbringing shaped her character, resilient, hardworking, and fiercely focused. Margot never lost touch with her roots. Even as she climbed the ranks of Hollywood, the lessons from Queensland never left her. They made her tough and ready for whatever came next. Every breakthrough in Hollywood, Margot Robbie's life changed until 2013 when she landed the role of Naomi Lampaglia in Martin Scorsese's The Wolf of Wall Street. Starring alongside Leonardo DiCaprio, she delivered a fearless, unforgettable performance that instantly put her on. Audiences and critics alike were captivated, not just by her beauty, but by her sharp wit and commanding screen presence. This breakout role didn't just launch her career, it set the tone for how she would handle fame. The spotlight brought praise, pressure, and controversy, including the widely discussed Margot Robbie tape incident. But through it all, she stayed grounded, choosing to let her work speak louder than headlines. Working with legendary talents early in her career sharpened her instincts and pushed her to grow. From bold drama to quirky satire, she embraced every challenge, proving she wasn't a one-hit wonder. With every role, Margot built a reputation not just as a star, but as a serious artist who was here to stay. Luxury collaborations and style icon, Margot Robbie isn't just a Hollywood star. She's a global fashion force. As a Chanel ambassador, she's become a symbol of elegance and high-end glamour. From red carpet premieres to magazine covers, Margot's style is timeless yet bold, turning heads and setting trends with every appearance. Her collaborations with luxury brands haven't just elevated her image, they've solidified her as a fashion icon. Even when public scrutiny or controversy circles around, Margot gains an effortless composure. She doesn't chase relevance. She defines it. Her fashion choices speak volumes, projecting confidence, class, and a fearless sense of identity. But beyond film, Margot has carved out a powerful presence in pop culture. Her influence stretches from haute couture runways to social media mood boards, named one of Time magazine's most influential people. She continues to inspire fans and designers alike, not just with what she wears, but with how she carries herself in a world that's always watching. A marriage to Tom Ackerley. In 2016, Margot Robbie quietly tied the knot with British filmmaker Tom Ackerley in a private ceremony at Byron Bay. The two met in 2014 on the set of Suite Française and quickly formed a bond that grew beyond friendship. While they were buzzed with curiosity, they chose to keep their love story out of the spotlight. Despite living in the fast lane of Hollywood, Margot and Tom have built a grounded partnership. Their relationship thrives on mutual respect, trust, and a shared vision. Both fiercely committed to their careers. They've managed to create a life that balances fame with real connection. Together, they co-founded LuckyChap Entertainment, a production company behind several of Margot's standout projects. It's not just a marriage, it's a creative alliance. Even with the media watching, they've remained steady, proving that love and ambition can coexist. In an industry known for fleeting romances, Margot and Tom have crafted something rare, a true partnership. It's Harley Quinn redefining pop culture. In 2016, Margot Robbie flipped the script on comic book roles with her explosive debut as a Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad. Bold, chaotic, and irresistibly magnetic, her performance turned the iconic antihero into a global sensation. Audiences couldn't look away when suddenly, Harley wasn't just a sidekick, she was the star. Robbie didn't just play Harley, she reimagined her. With sharp wit and emotional depth, she gave the character layers rarely seen in superhero films. The success of Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey, and the Suicide Squad proved that this wasn't a one-off hit. Margot had built a pop culture powerhouse. Harley Quinn became more than a character. She became from Halloween costumes to fan art, her image flooded the streets and screens. Margot's fearless take on the role changed how we see female leads in action films. She didn't just join the superhero world, she reshaped it. Controversies and resilience. Margot Robbie's journey hasn't been without turbulence. From the Margot Robbie tape controversy to the backlash surrounding her casting, in Wuthering Heights, she's faced public scrutiny more than once. But through it all, Margot has stood firm, never defensive, never dismissive, just focused. Her calm under pressure isn't an act. It's who she is, rooted in a childhood built on hard work and self-reliance. Margot learned early how to weather storms. She doesn't chase headlines or engage in drama. Instead, she leans into the one thing that's always spoken louder than rumors: hard work. Whether it's a red carpet or a crisis, she shows up with quiet strength and professional pull. Margot's ability to rise above the noise without losing authenticity has become one of her greatest strengths. In an industry that loves a scandal, she's rewritten the narrative, showing that resilience isn't just about surviving controversy, but growing through it. Those awards and accolades. Margot Robbie's rise to stardom has been marked by more than just fame. It's been backed by serious talent and recognition. See, with 3 Academy Award nominations for I, Tonya, Mary Queen of Scots, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Margot has proven she's more than a pretty face. She's a powerhouse performer. Her talent hasn't gone unnoticed. Golden Globe nods, BAFTA recognition, and a spot on Forbes' list of highest paid actresses in 2023 all point to a career built on range, risk, and relentless work ethic. She moves effortlessly between gritty indie films and major studio blockbusters, always chasing roles that push her limits. These accolades are more than trophies. They're testaments to her craft. Margot doesn't play it safe. She takes bold steps, embodies layered characters, and leaves a lasting impact with every role. Like in an industry that's always shifting, Margot Robbie stands as a symbol of both excellence and evolution. Luxury ventures beyond acting. Margot Robbie's influence now stretches far beyond the screen. With a reported net worth of $60 million, she's not only a top-tier actress, but a savvy producer through her company, LuckyChap Entertainment. Surpasses Barbie, where she stars and produces. Show her mission to create bold, meaningful stories, especially ones that center women. Through LuckyChap, Margot pushes for narratives that reflect depth, diversity, and empowerment. She's not just acting, she's changing the game behind the scenes. Her work is reshaping Hollywood, one complex female lead at a time. In 2025, she made headlines again, not for a red carpet look, but for skipping the Oscars to focus on motherhood. This isn't a powerful statement, but true success isn't just professional, it's personal too. Margot continues to lead with intention. By balancing luxury, artistry, and real-life priorities, she's crafting a legacy that goes beyond fame. She's not just in the spotlight, she's shaping it on her own terms. Margot Robbie's journey is one of resilience, reinvention, and relentless ambition. From humble beginnings in rural Queensland to the dazzling lights of Hollywood, she has carved a path entirely her own. Whether she's stealing scenes in blockbusters, redefining characters like Harley Quinn, or producing thought-provoking stories through LuckyChap Entertainment, Margot continues to challenge the status quo. She's faced controversies with grace, balanced fame with family, and built a brand that merges elegance with substance. Her partnerships with luxury labels, her influence in fashion, and her commitment to elevating women's voices in film show a star who's thinking far beyond the next role. Margot isn't just an actress, she's a force shaping culture one decision at a time. Her story is proof that you can be bold without losing balance, glamorous without losing grit, and as she continues to evolve, one thing is clear. Margot Robbie isn't following Hollywood's rules, she's rewriting them. Thank you for joining us on Margot Robbie's journey, where luxury meets resilience. From her breakout role in The Wolf of Wall Street to her impactful presence in Hollywood, Margot's story is one of ambition and success. If you enjoyed this, don't miss our latest video on Sydney Sweeney's rise to fame and her unique blend of luxury and talent. Watcher, stay tuned to Loyal Luxury for more stories of empowerment and excellence.